Richard Frost, and I've got a few short poems. I'm just going to throw them out to you and see where they land. I think in black and white, but I dream in colour. I speak pictures of sound, and I write in visions. I hear the silence underneath the noise, and I feel what isn't there. I look back to see forwards, and I turn inward to face the outside. Anything that can be understood is meaningless, just as anything with meaning has no value. Anything of value has no importance, like a clock that belongs to someone who is dying. I always keep a yawn in a jar next to my bed for emergencies, along with a pile of old headaches. I also have a small amount of shivers on my windowsill as bait to trap the dawn. I hide my dreams under the pillow with a bottle of fermented rainbows, and my door is always bolted shut to keep the future out. Sometimes I leave the curtains drawn to let the shadows breed, and often I am still awake long after the clock is asleep. The architect Le Corbusier described a house as a machine for living in. This poem's called Machine for Dying In. The fence that keeps the sky out is painted blue on the inside. In the garden is a flower bed where nothing ever grows. A statue is buried beneath it. A path runs from the front door of the house but doesn't make it to the gate. The sundial stopped a long time ago and the shadow of a tree grew over it. In the soft earth beside the fish pond is a child's shoe covered in moss now. A tiny handprint in the mud holds a puddle, the moon and the stars. When the clock stopped, the rain started. Now the steady drips at the window mark the passing of the hours, and the face that stares out of the glass seems older and sadder than I am. And if I'm quick, I'll get one last one in. Has the time for revolution come around again so soon, or are we just stuck on the treadmill, chasing thread still, finding reasons for the recent spending seasons in the sun, or on the runaway roller coaster of consumer lending, sending us through never-ending repetitions of the phases that we face as dedicated followers of rationale roulette wheel action, rolling through the motions with slow notions of perpetual emotionless devotion to the whore machine of social obligation, that which states the taste and sets the test that tests the state and set the rest aside to cause unrest and face the pesticide effects, when unprovoked attacks return to squander the wages of sin on those who serve in the bestial interests of the state modern. Thank you. Richard Frost! It's meant to be a surprise when you delve in there. There we go. Judges, can I see your scores, please? It's a 7. I can't see what that, I need to see what that is. A 9, an 8.5, a 9, a 9.5 and a 9.5.